What is up, guys? InAa31 here, bringing you a Madden 25 online game. I'm using the New Orleans Saints, and what do you know? Yet another Seattle Seahawks user. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Niners and Seahawks, Seahawks and Niners over and over and over again. Let's take a guess as far as what I'll see offensively from this guy. I'm going to go out on a limb and say toss, stretch, power, pistol, yada yada yada. So, in this game, why in the world am I controlling the defensive end, Mr. Cameron Jordan? I've been playing like this for this entire week. And I've been playing like this for this week because, one, I don't really care anymore. And two, it fits the theme of what I wanted to discuss. And that is Madden 15. And, we're starting to see slowly but surely trailers regarding features in the game and game modes and all that good stuff, as the game will be out in about a month and a half or so. And one of the big things being touted this year is War in the Trenches and the change to the user defensive line control scheme. Defensive line users have long been treated as the red-headed stepchild of the Madden online playing world, which I don't really think is right. I'm not going to disparage anyone's playing ability because of who they user. Because really, a player should be able to user who he feels comfortable with, whether it's a defensive lineman, a blitzer, a safety, or a linebacker, and feel like he can make an impact on the game, no matter who he's using. I mean, if you want to look at it from a strictly football purist point of view, it all begins and ends with, can you block the guy lined up in front of you? If you can't block him, you ain't doing anything. Period. I don't care what bright and shiny scheme you got going on offense. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, what you're trying to do ain't gonna work. Now you'll see in this game, I'm controlling my right defensive end to your left, Mr. Cameron Jordan, and I'm able to do some pretty nice things steering the sticks. Now what we've seen with the quote-unquote War in the Trenches 2.0 is a move away from doing your block shedding and your pass rush moves with the right analog stick to using a button press, as well as using the left stick to steer your player, as well as using the trigger to do a speed rush, jump the snap count, and try to get off the line of scrimmage and get a speed rush on. Now, of course, what type of move you're going to be getting will correspond with the pass rusher that you have. Power move, finesse move, what have you. And the way Madden 25 works with the control layout on the sticks, you steer yourself using the right analog stick to pick the direction you want to do your rush. You can go inside, outside, try to go straight power rush, and you'll get your move based off of the quality of your pass rusher. Now, as far as preference goes, I mean, I can go either way, whether button press or analog stick. The most important thing for me is responsiveness. I don't find the analog stick to be as responsive as I would like. Sometimes I'll press the sticks in a certain direction and I won't get anything. Now, I don't expect to win my matchup every down. I expect the quality of the player that I'm using and the quality of the lineman that's blocking me to play a factor in that, but I want to at least trigger an effort. There are times when I try to trigger a pass rush move and I just don't get anything. I'm just I'm just kind of stuck. So, in that regard, I think the button press will be more responsive. Now, my second issue is with control. I like to be in control of what my player does at all times. The other drawback with the sticks is that you're not quite certain that you're going to get the pass rush move that you want. You'll get a pass rush move, and it's usually a move that makes contextual sense based off of what type of rush angle that you're taking. But I want to be able to dictate what type of move I do. And you find that lacking with the control layout that we're seeing so far with Madden 15. You press your button, you move your left stick to kind of steer your player, and you'll get your pass rush move based on the player's rating, but you don't have control over the move that you're going to trigger. I like to be able to control when I want to do a spin move, when I want to do a rip or a club or swim move, or just straight bull the guy. I like to have, the option to do that in addition to trying to, gosh, Malcolm Jenkins, please help me out there, buddy. But back to what I was saying, I like to have the option to do the move that I want to do, or straight try to get a speed rush on. I want control and I want responsiveness. Personally, I liked the layout that the game used to have with the block shedding and the moves tied to the bumpers. I like to see them kind of marry both the analog and the buttons. One of the things I like about MLB The Show so much is that they never take away options. You can play with every control layout that the game has ever had. You can play with the old PS2 classic controls all the way up to the newest control layout and still be just as effective. Always give us options to allow us to be as comfortable as we can be with the controller. I've said this many times before. Even though I'm someone who can use a linebacker or a defensive back, reasonably well. I'm pretty good at it. I'm not great, but I'm not horrible either. I'm between, I would say, above average to good. My personal preference would be to play as a pass rusher. Like here I do a nice inside rush move and I get my user sack on, but I want to be able to control what type of inside rush move I do. He gave me a nice move. I did a nice inside rush and got the job done, but I want to be able to dictate what I do. And there I get nothing. And that's fine, you're not going to win every matchup, but I want to be able to not get stuck. Like if I don't initially beat the lineman with what I'm trying to do, I want to be able to counter. And sometimes you just can't counter. You're just kind of stuck, latched onto him, and you can't get off. So I hope that is not the case with the new control layout. So that's my take on that. This game pretty much ends. And, you saw some good things out of my user, Cameron Jordan. And I'd love to hear what you guys think on the matter. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to y'all later. Peace.